Hey guys, and welcome back to Homeschool for Life. One of the big questions I get from first-time homeschoolers is if you should spend a lot of money making big purchases to start homeschooling. If you are a first-time homeschooler, I'm going to tell you right now, we've all made the mistake of going out and buying, several desks and making a whole homeschool room. And you do so much. And at the end of the day, most homeschoolers, and I mean most, do not work at a desk. Most homeschooling is done on a couch, on a bed, or at a table. It's not done on a desk. Now, my children, they both each have a desk, and they use that desk every so often for some book work, but usually it's for if they're using scissors and they're cutting stuff so they don't want to fall over the floor, if they are using glue, and so they want something, more steady. If they're painting, stuff like that, they'll use a desk for. But for everyday activity books, reading, learning, they are not at that desk. So I would advise you to go ahead and do not purchase that desk. Save yourself a few $100s on that. Do not spend hundreds of dollars on a curriculum. So many homeschoolers make that mistake and they absolutely hate the curriculum and they end up going ahead and switching over to another one that is less expensive. And so they kind of just, you kind of save yourself by not doing that because you're not sure if your child is going to even like that curriculum. So don't spend a lot of money buying a whole bunch of curriculum at once. Another expense I would say to stay away from is purchasing a big item like a computer or a laptop. Most of the things your children can do on a computer or a laptop can be done from their cell phones if they have cell phones or a tablet. And then some of the work they can do at the library on the computer for free. So if you are a homeschooling parent on a budget or a single homeschool parent, definitely you can skip over those big price items and, go around it a whole nother way. And that way you can save money and your children can still learn what they need to learn. The last thing I would suggest not spending a whole bunch of money on right in the beginning are classes. Sometimes we want our children to be taking maybe a dance class, a PE class, a sport class, whatever. And then your kids go there and they may not like the class. They may not like the instructor. They may not like the students there around. And so they're like, Mom, I'm not trying to complete this class. So I would say, even when it comes to classes, maybe you do a tryout class before you go ahead and purchase a package that'll last for, 6 months or so. And that'll be a great way where you can save money just starting off with your homeschooling. So those are the big purchase items I would kind of avoid. If you have any more suggestions, go ahead and comment down below. Guys, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more homeschool content.